I think most people would agree that flourishing on the planet is kind of in the toilet. Increased distractibility, polarization, loneliness. Those are all huge problems that are eating away at the fabric of our society, and people are desperate for solutions.
So tell me, why does HMI exist from your perspective?
Well, we were doing our thing, doing research in the Center for Healthy Minds, and we were discovering that well-being can actually be learned. We were seeing that there were changes in the brain that occurred when people were engaging in practices, and those changes in the brain were sustaining these skills that people were learning. Very clear to us that if we believed our data, we needed to get this out into the world. And it was kind of a wake-up call for me, and I realized that we need to become activist scientists. We need to be like climate scientists who believe their data and then go and feel a moral obligation to act in the world. And that really is one of the empirical confirmations that well-being is contagious. These changes endure, that allow people to be kind and compassionate in other aspects of their lives. And that enduring quality is what is mediated through neuroplasticity. Christina, you've only been here for a couple of years, and yet we've really done an enormous amount. What does this moment mean to you? And tell me a little bit about your sense of the significance of this moment.
The core of my personal journey has always been a feeling and a calling, if you will, to make change in the world. But what really calls me to HMI at this moment in time is the science. It actually opens doors because it has a universal language of science. The fact that you all created this from a place of science and already had reached 1 million people and hundreds of countries worldwide showed me that there's so much here that can actually really relieve suffering at scale. I feel so grateful that I've inherited this beautiful organization and this vision to collaborate to bring the vision to life. Healthy Minds Innovations is an incredible brand to build upon, and we need to modernize and bring this to a much larger domain of human beings. And in order to do that, we've identified that we want to move forward and call ourselves Humin. Our North Star is to reach hundreds of millions of people in the next 5 years and share the good news that well-being is a trainable skill.
I think most of us would agree that humanity really needs this. And I would go even further and say the very future of humanity is dependent on this message and the tools to help embody this message to millions of people in the next few years.